Large Victorian asylums haunt the history of our nation's past. They were often hailed as a place of refuge for some of society's most vulnerable men, women and children. These buildings were called lunatic asylums, and later on in time they were renamed mental hospitals, earning a reputation as being a dehumanising prison-like institution. This is the Harrowing Asylum, and it holds its own secrets. Built in 1902 before being taken over by the RAF to serve as a hospital during World War II, this location has seen its fair share of trauma, pain and death. In the early 2000s, a psychological experiment was conducted here. It involved giving good people power over others in an evil place. The results were traumatic, and the footage of the film was seized by police after a cast member tried to throttle another participant during this experiment, and the original film director vanished without a trace. The experiment was called the Lucifer Effect.
Hear the devil calling. Hear the devil calling. Well, I hear the devil calling. Gotta pay him what he's due. I can't stop the dogs of war. I can't stop the dogs of war.
So we're about to begin this investigation. We're stood in a corridor right now. There's actual ward units all the way down here. We're just going to call out, try and get some interaction. We'll make us way throughout the many buildings we have to investigate today. My name is Kyle Thompson, and this is Kelly Tatler. We have come here today to try and communicate with spiritual beings, people that may be trapped here. We know at some point during this building's existence, an horror film was actually filmed in these buildings. A couple of people were made to stay here for 3 days, and they went absolutely crazy. One of the actual cast members tried to choke another crew member to death, and it's believed that something truly negative had taken hold of these people. Some say that this building is cursed. We've got a bit of something for upcoming on, you know, like there. We're going to take a series of photographs in this doorway. If anyone's here right now, please feel free to show yourself. That could be as a ball of light, could make a sound, or even manifest on this camera. Can anyone hear me right now? Would you come forwards and give us your name? The device that Kelly's holding is an electronic device. If you could speak, the electronics in that device may be able to capture your voice. But if you're strong enough, we'd like to physically hear you ourselves. It must be all energy in this place, you know, it's thrown together. They've seen these living beings, and I don't know if it's something negative that wants to try and get into the human body, unless it just genuinely drove these people insane. Because they were fine before they come here. These bright lights you can see right now, is it possible for you to come towards us as a ball of light? That's the movement, did you?
No.
Like an heavy footstep.
Well, let's go down it.
Absolute pitch button. We're hoping today as well, because of the weather, that this water, this rain, may be able to give these spirits some energy, and we're hoping that they can use this in order to communicate with us, to gain power, to gain strength. That's what we're here for today. So we're just going to move around right now. Obviously Kelly's just going to be snapping some photographs. But it's crazy that you said you saw like breath on camera. It's not cold enough to see your breath today. And I was immediately drawn to that room at the side of us. How do you feel today? Do you feel a little on edge? Spirits, we are going to move to another part of this building right now. Should you wish to communicate with us, you can. We're going to go down the stairs and find another part of this building. Oh my God. Kelly said a right ball like appear out of nowhere and disappear. It was massive. Yeah, it was like the size of a tennis ball in front of camera. We're going to go down the stairs and find another part of this building. Oh my God. And another. If that's you right now, gaining strength, could you try and show yourself as a ball of light once more? There, see it? What's this camera? Just seen it again. And one final time, just to show Kelly that you are here. Yeah, see it? Thank you. We're now going to go downstairs, and if you want to come with us, please feel free. However, once we leave this location, you are not allowed to follow us home at all. That is our wishes. Can you remember the Lucifer effect being filmed here? The footage was taken away by police. However, the remaining footage was filmed by some other guys, by another crew. What's in there, do you know?
I think it does lead to a lighter room upstairs.
Shall we go for it then? So, we're making our way through this asylum, guys. And it's absolutely fantastic. Got a weird feeling like I'm being watched me from behind me. You with us right now? I've just seen a right light anomaly. So as I said that, smack behind us. You with us right now? You show yourself again? It's that ball of light. If that was you making that thudding noise, could you do it again right now? I'm hearing voices now. It's time to. I know it's wet and it's raining, but I'm sensing like I'm hearing voices. Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Whoa, what was that? Did you hear that?
That was in here.
Like a metal.
Yeah.
That noise sounded like it was coming out of this room. It was kind of like. That's what I heard in my mind. You're with us right now. What was that?
Don't know.
Our movement, that wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
You're with us right now. That was a distinct thing moving, an item. Almost like someone had stood on the wood over the water. Are you with us right now? Have we disturbed you? Are you with us right now? Have we disturbed you? I think what we need to do right now is find an ideal location within these buildings, set off the spirit box, try and gain some communication. We're hearing things now, it's kind of picked up a little bit. We're definitely being followed around here. Especially that bit we've just been. Very, very strange. I can't wait to watch that footage back to see what we picked up. So we've entered the next building, guys. We're going to have a walk through. Don't like the feeling already. It's absolutely pitch black. God, rooms everywhere. It's a weird feeling. Spirits, in a moment we are going to turn on a spirit box. It will give you a voice and it will allow you to speak to us. We know that burn victims were housed here, Crash victims were housed here when the RAF run this hospital. We know that people with medical conditions were also put in this place. It must have been traumatic for you guys, but we are here today to capture your story. I don't feel as bad in this bit as what I did in the other building. There's something happening in that other building. Oh, this is it, isn't it? This is the spirit box bit, I can feel it. Again, room after room after room. You just can't grasp the scale of this place, can you? No. You know, once it was all active and people were living here, there's no wonder. Whoa! Jesus Christ. Pigeon. Bastard. Nice. It's not serious, it's scaring me, it's the goddamn pigeons. God. Right, spirits, I'm going to use this device called the spirit box. It's not serious, it's scaring me, it's the goddamn pigeons. God. This is going to give you guys a voice. You're going to be able to communicate with us, tell us who you are, and why you remain here. My name is Kyle, and this is Kelly. Does anyone wish to speak with us today? Why are you here? That was a response. Hello? My name is Kyle. We wanted to communicate with you guys today. Could you give us your name? Could you tell us about the Lucifer effect? And what happened to the people who were being filmed here? What happened? Try and give us something. Gentlemen. Gentlemen did what?
They took his dragon.
You're with us right now. Are you with us right now? Could you give us a name? Put me on edge. Would you possibly say why you're here? Tell us what you're doing. Are you stuck here? Are you in one of these rooms right now, at the side of us? Are you here? Are you watching us? We're just going to keep walking through this hospital. Do you know my name? I did introduce myself. Could you give us some confirmation of where we are right now?
Warming up.
You're warming up. Are you bound here? Right, so we've returned to the building we were in previously, and obviously we felt really uncomfortable downstairs. We're going to go there now, conduct a spirit box session once more, and hopefully, because we were drawn to that area and we were getting activity, we believe that possibly there's a chance that we will get some communication this time. I've not seen as many pigeons.
Definitely an uneasy feeling here. We definitely heard something in here before, didn't we?
Yeah, but this room,
Something moving in here. Is this worse bit for you in here?
yeah.
How do you think it's through here?
I don't know what it is about that window, but it looks like it's a viewing window, probably for a canteen or something, or to check on you. I'm just drawn to that area. I'm just going to snap a few pictures because if anyone watching right now, I think that's where we've stood. Do you agree?
Yeah.
In there on the doorway. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to turn that spirit box back on, and this is the area where we felt the most activity. We heard something definitely moving here while we were just through that doorway. Freaked us out, we couldn't wait to get out. However, we've come back, we're going to try and get some communication right now. I think it's important to just try and get a bit of validation of who's here. Who was moving things in this room earlier on? Anyone? Could you possibly speak to us through this device? What can you tell us about the film that was being made here? What happened to the people that were here? Try and give us something. You're drawing a lot of energy from the water. There must be a lot of stone tape theory in this building, people that lived here and died. Embedded in the walls, the foundations. Who are you? Are you in that window right now? What was that?
Hello?
Are you watching us? Could you tell me the direction you are? If I point, will you confirm that you are there? Just give me a yes. Are you there? Or are you there? So that window's number 1. Doorway is number 2, and the next doorway is number 3. Could you give me a number of where you are right now? We're here to tell you a story. So it's absolutely dead in this part of the building. Do you want to maybe try upstairs one more time before we move to another building?
Yeah.
So we're heading back upstairs now. Kelly wants to perform another spirit box in here with the hopes of trying to capture something. This is where we were getting the lighting on this as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're here once again. Let's just try this theory again, Kelly. Could you show yourself as a ball of light if you wish for us to turn on the spirit box and give you a voice? A really big, beautiful orb of light would be fantastic. There, you see that? Keep coming. Try and show yourself as a ball of light. It's absolutely there, you see that? The breath you're seeing, guys, is coming from myself. It's absolutely freezing in here, but it's not that cold, is it?
No.
It's bizarre. Will you speak to us if we turn on this device? Give us some information. Would that be okay? Right, spirits, I'm going to give you one more chance to speak to us in this building before we move to another location. There's plenty more buildings we want to go inside. but we are restricted on time. I'm going to turn this on right now. If you are here, could you just confirm that for us right now? There's plenty more buildings we want to go inside, but we are restricted on time. Could you possibly give me your name? My name's Kyle, and that is Kelly.
Came into
That's a came into something. Hello? Is someone playing guitar? Who's playing that instrument?
waiting round.
Are you in one of these rooms? Are you looking at us right now? I just saw a black down there.
Yeah.
You know, against that? There, like that.
Walk in.
Are you in one of these rooms? Are you looking at us right now? What was that black shadow I've just seen with my own eyes? Kind of went into this room right here. Who is it? Did you eat? Live in here.
It's called
It's cool,
Harrowing.
carry on. Okay. What can you tell me about where you are right now?
Mixed emotion.
Emotion, mixed emotion.
Disemotional, mixed emotion.
Very in.
What was wrong with you? How come they kept you here? You hear that?
Yeah.
Insane, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That went insane. Oh my god. Right, so you are here then. People that want to communicate right now. What's it like being trapped here? Do you keep affecting this device? Is something trying to stop us speak to you? Listen. Does that mean you want me to turn this off?
CGS.
CGI.
That will clear, whatever that is. How many spirits are around us right now?
Puzzle.
Why do you keep leaving? Is there a way you can do something for us on camera right now? Are you in one of these rooms? Should we maybe go into one? What about this room? So that song that's come on there for the spirit box, it's manipulated it in a way saying, what's wrong with you? And obviously we're in an insane asylum, mental patients actually live here. Is that referring to, they're asking what's wrong with me? Makes sense in my eyes. Doing it again. I think that basically means that we should stop using this device. That's 3 times it's happened now. I think what we'll do is quickly run a Paratech app in here. It's basically like an Oculus that's free to download. I've had some amazing responses in the past. It's even spelt out my full name, 3 different words, and it even spelled my middle name correctly. So I think we're going to bust that out for 5 minutes and then we'll move to the next location. Is there any spirits with us right now? Are you able to manipulate this device? Possibly give us your name? Or tell us how many living people you can see right now? Is there anyone with us? If I was a spirit and I... Edna.
What Edna?
Edna. Thank you, Edna. Could I ask why you remain here? I know if I was a spirit, I'd want to move on. I wouldn't be staying around here. The only other reason I can think that you're bound here...
Dash.
It says dash. Kind of means like run away. Is that you physically couldn't move. you're possibly bound here somehow, or you enjoyed living here, and you were happy. Maybe that's why you remain. Dash again. What's he trying to say here? This means run, doesn't it? Dash.
Yeah.
He wanted us to go. Never heard that before. Two same words come through, one after the other.
Floor.
Floor. What do you mean? Try and link these words together. Are you here right now, stood down this corridor? Did this kind of place drive you insane? Because of the energy that's here?
Jeff.
Jeff. So that's Edna and Jeff.
Modern.
Modern? Are you referring to us being modern? Or modern technology? We don't come here to alarm you. And we know that we can't hurt you. And we often hear investigators say this all the time. We've not come here to hurt you. I don't think it's physically possible that we could do that anyway. I just believe genuinely it'd be the other way around.
Stopped.
Stopped. We're just here to document proof of the afterlife. Trying to give answers to people that are alive. That when we die, it's not the end.
Spotted.
Spotted. Does that mean the lights on the camera, they're quite spotted? Ease. Spotted. Ease. I mean, we are easily spotted. You can see us right now.
Upstairs.
We are upstairs. I think this is as high as we can go in this building. That's relevant, isn't it?
Yeah.
That we are upstairs. Come and stand in front of me.
Batteries.
Batteries. That's crazy. We've had problems with batteries again today, haven't we?
Yeah, it's gone low
I've
again
been
now.
drained. Does this building look like it once did? Barry. Edna. Whoa.
What?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that there?
Yeah.
Edna. Whoa. Goodbye, Edna, Jeff and Barry. We've just heard a really loud thud. So we're going to try and find out what it was. Well, that was absolutely bizarre. That was extremely loud, a real loud thud. We both heard it with our own ears, audible. Come to check it out outside. Nothing. Nothing at all.
God, this is creepy, Kelly. Really creepy. This looks more office based. Ooh, look at that. Full blown, that's it. There's nothing really in here, is there? Is anyone here right now? Could someone speak to us? Give us a sign of your presence.
So we're going to try one more spirit box session before we leave. Obviously we felt like this place didn't need that much equipment, however I wish for an extra REM pod or something like that, you know, just for a bit more interaction. But I'm sure we've got plenty on camera from what we were hearing and feeling. The Paratech surprised me quite a bit with some names. We got 3 names and there were 3 crew members that actually, you know, had a traumatic time here during some filming. So it's going to be interesting to try and match that together. So I'm going to turn this on now, try and get a bit more validation before we bring this investigation to an end.
The wealthy and powerful. Keep high.
Come to say goodbye. If you are trapped here, please try and move on. You don't have to remain here. Go towards of light, be free, see your friends and family again. You don't have to be bound here. So that brings us to the end of an investigation, guys. We've absolutely loved this place. So many buildings, I wish we had more time. We've kind of treated this investigation a little different from what we normally would do. We could have fetched all the equipment, however, I think it was important for us to try and pick up on voices, try and hear things with our own ears. And I do believe that as an investigator, sometimes that's the right thing to do. Use your body as a device, as a tool for spirits to communicate. I think the main bit of this investigation that kind of threw me off was the first building that we entered. As soon as we went downstairs, things started to kick off. We were hearing things, we heard that massive thud, like something had moved in the room at the side of us. However, later on during the investigation, we heard this really loud bang. Kelly went downstairs, we checked it out, there was no one around. Unexplainable noise, but it was loud enough for us both to hear yet again. The balls of light in the first building that were manifesting on command were pretty amazing. You said you saw something fly over my head, a ball of light. I think it seems like it's being quiet to us, however, once you look at the footage, you really find that you've missed quite a bit. We hope that you've enjoyed this investigation, guys. Until next time.